Good morning, soul family. How's it going for all of you? Today, we're saging big time. All I want to say is there's a lot of people out there that need a lot of love and a lot of healing. And time to disconnect, detach. And that means me too. So, all I can say is, you know what? Take care of yourself. Like, literally take care of yourself. Stop worrying about so much about everybody else. and focus on your own physical and mental health. Because that's got to be your priority. Okay, so today, I'm saging big time. 3 piles, A, B, or C, 1, 2, or 3. You, him, or me. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm not going to expound at all. So, we're going to be working with the Vampire deck, the Divine Circus Oracle, and I like the Angel Healing cards for a quick little message. Those are cool. And the magical messages from the Fairies. Okay, so ABC, 1, 2, 3. You, him, or me. Whatever you want to do. Okay? So I would say ABC, 1, 2, 3, you, them, and spirit. Right? Or you, them, and what's coming. I don't, as I said, I'm not going to make your choice. So here we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and it's gray overcast, socked in. Like there's not even a thought of a blue sky out right now. It's just thick and nothing's moving. It's flat. It's kind of like it's not like foggy where you can't see through. It's just like you don't want to go there. So it's kind of like this is one of those introspective go in days. Lots of building going on, change and movement, and could be surprising. All right. Deep breath. Deep cleansing breath. Necessary. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. So I'm going to ask for this reading. I want protection around my table, around my physical self, my mental self. I'm open right now working with everybody, but I'm asking for a shield of protection. I'm doing Spirit's work, and I'm not going to allow anything to come in to attach to me, and I'm not going to carry any of this. So as soon as this reading is done, I want to release all the energy attached to it, and I ask for a blessing upon this reading so that everything that comes forward is absolutely coming from a neutral place for me. So correct for neutrality on all levels. This has nothing to do with me. This has everything to do with what Spirit wants you to know. And what your higher self needs to know at this time. And whoever else you're asking for, if they're open. And then, I think I'll leave it at that. All right. So let's look at these piles. I like to do it in front of you. So again, if you want to fast forward, after you choose, I don't know how to timestamp. Somebody asked me to timestamp. This takes up way too much time, much of my life anyway. Way too many hours of my life devoted to doing this. I don't know how to do that. So if you want to fast forward through your reading, to find your reading, or once you get to your reading and you finish it, thanks for being here. Take care. Hope you do well. Here's what you're going to choose from. Titanium, which is the shield I have around myself right now in my workplace. Arrowhead, also protection. To me, this is a cosmic bullet I just got. So there's a lot of power, a lot of energy in here today. So what is it? A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. You, them, spirit. You make your choice. So let me just move these other ones to the side while we start with the first deck. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask for a song because I've got something in my head, but I'd rather have Spirit say it.
Make sure that I get home on time. It's just a really good role model to have.
I try to live every day with kindness and humility, and that's all because of my teachers.
I try to live every day with kindness and humility, and that's all because of my teachers. Okay? So let's focus on that today, shall we? Okay. Messages from our fairies. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. After everything that has been happening, there's other thoughts that come as well. Admit your true feelings to yourself. What is it that you know that you maybe have been trying to ignore or make excuses for or justify? It's time to be honest and get real at this time. What are you really feeling? What are you actually really being shown? What is it that you don't want to look at? And if you don't know, if you're confused, clearly Spirit wants you to spend some time in nature, which is definitely my goal. But there's something that you've been hiding from yourself. What you're getting, what you're picking up is accurate. It's true. Whether you can make logical explanation of it or not, we are spirit creatures first. When something's off, it's off. And if you don't know why, detach. If you don't know why, protect yourself. That's why titanium came up. Right now, Spirit's asking for some self-honesty. What are your genuine feelings? And you know, it doesn't matter if you were going in one direction and then all of a sudden you're thinking in a completely different direction and you're thinking, okay, wow, that was like that came out of left field. And you're like, I'm not quite sure if I can trust this. So then that's even more reason for you to pull back, give yourself some space, get quiet, away from the drama, away from anybody else's influence, away from even thinking about the crap that's been going on. And just give yourself some downtime and allow yourself the opportunity to breathe somewhere you feel safe, somewhere you feel that you don't have to be on your guard, somewhere where your energy will feel light so that you can connect. And then trust the changes that you make will come about in the right way because you're going to be working with your higher self. You're going to be grateful that you admitted to yourself the truth of what you were feeling. Other messages, be truthful to another. Let other people know who you truly are. Stand in your integrity. What was the message? Kindness. Come from a place of kindness and whatever. Can't remember what it was. All because of my teachers. Well, who are your teachers? Spirit are your teachers. The ones that you should be emulating and the people that you should look up to are people that are walking in the light, who come from a place of kindness. The ones who are showing themselves to be giving of themselves to others. What is their track record? People can put up a front and, wow, blow your mind when you find out the reality of behind the situation. All of us get duped. All of us. I do. I just did. I just got royally fucked. And I was just like, wow. It was, remember the deception that we got? Wow. I got played big time. When I'm connected, right? So don't ever feel like, wow, I should have seen that coming, because that's the lesson. There are people that are really, really good at manipulating. They're really, really good at playing the victim, and then, wow, they have an agenda. Remember, there's an agenda. I got this yesterday again and again. Be careful. There's someone coming not from a place of integrity, and there is a hidden agenda. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't figure that out, even when Spirit gives us clues. And I guess, you know what, we're not meant to. We're meant to actually experience it so that we can avoid that. So for you, always come from a place of integrity, following Spirit's lead. You know, sometimes it might make you question yourself, like, wow, you know, I was guided to do that, and I did that, and it turned around and bit me in the ass. But it was meant to happen. When you come from a place of love and your intention is love, you follow your intuition. And if it's a lesson that you were, you know, sometimes you're thinking that's a ripoff, that wasn't fair, right? That's like, wow, how did that happen? How was that script flipped? Because sometimes people are really good actors, you know. And if you come from an innocent place, remember yesterday, innocence. You come from an innocent place and you get played. So I think for me, well, all of these kind of things, they teach you compassion for others, right? Because you may not be as understanding of somebody having gone through something unless it was done to you too. And then you're like, wow, you know what? I get it. Makes you want to run for the hills, right? So just know that when you come from a place of integrity and be yourself, your true, real, honest, honorable self, you can face your fears head on. Next message. The Divine Circus Oracle. Meant for you. So now she's reaching for something, right? Meant for you. Now, and then when you go through an experience such as I was just describing, or feeling, you know, something like that, you're nervous about reaching out to what was meant for you because you thought that was meant for you to do, right? And it was wicked. So this is Spirit telling you it's meant for you, okay? So there is someone reaching out, or something, an opportunity reaching out. You have put your intentions out into the universe. You have called something in. You've been asking for something. And what you've asked for is coming. You have summoned it. You have used your alchemical abilities to bring this into your life. You have manifested this situation, opportunity, person, and Spirit doesn't want you they don't want you to pull back. They don't want you to hesitate or refuse it or think that, you know, I'll pass this timing, there's another coming. No, this one is meant for you, Spirit said. They want you to grab it because it's exactly what you've been waiting for. You've been trying to create this from your heart, from your dreams, from your soul. It is rightfully yours. And if it's not right there in front of you, right at this very second reaching out for you, it soon will be. Because this is all about new beginnings, the number one, new beginnings. And this is good. This is nice to see, you know? Because Spirit has recognized all that you have been doing and all that you have been desiring, and you are worthy. You deserve of this. And remember, I said, you're going in one direction, and then all of a sudden you're like, brakes, and you're making a sharp left, right? Or a sharp right. And don't worry that you were going one way, and all of a sudden you're completely going in a different direction. That's what happens when eclipse energy hits. It's like, bam, there's nothing you can do. You just got to go with it. The path that you're on is where you need to go. And yeah, okay, well, I was going down this path. Well, Spirit sees things more than we do, clearer than we do. We are on the ground while the red hawk is flying above us, and they can see way ahead, right? So it may be looking really good, but then all of a sudden there's destruction on the road ahead. You know, there was an earthquake, or there was a landslide, or there was there's a fire going through there, or there's a wreck in the road, or there's something up there that Spirit does not want you to get involved in at all, or they're trying to show you, get the hell out. right? So they're shooting you in a different direction. So this is good. This is good. This is not something to be afraid of, even though, you know what? We understand your fear because wow, right? So they want you to accept it and recognize that, you know what? Yeah, maybe everything's just been shit. Nothing's been going your way. But this will. Good things will be happening to you. And they don't want you to hesitate. They want you to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Say yes to it. Trust that the universe is believing in you and is backing you and is bringing you what you deserve at this time. That's a nice message. Forgiveness. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. You know, as I sat there in stunned disbelief this morning, I had just had to keep breathing and say, and I just kept saying, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, how do I deal with this? What do I do with this? And all I got was, I forgive you. I forgive this situation. Take care of yourself. That's it. You know, no matter what somebody may have done to you, or who knows, you know, the tortured situation people are going through. Doesn't matter. It's not our deal. I don't even want to be involved in anybody else's karma. You know, just take me far from it. So that's the best thing to do, is forgive it and let it go. Clear your heart, mind through forgiveness. I forgive this whole thing, and I detach from it 100%. Next pile. I'm going to keep this titanium around me. So now we have the arrowhead. We got the duality of the dark and the light as well. This is a very powerful little grouping here. Danburite crystal and black tourmaline. Powerful protection and manifestation. Okay. First message. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So there could be a child coming into your life. This could be a new project. But what I see primarily for myself when I look at this is a brand new beginning. This is a brand new, fresh start. This is awesome. There's growth, and you're pregnant. You could be pregnant with amazing ideas, or this opportunity is pregnant with possibilities, right? There could be someone you know that's having a child, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm noticing something though. My eye immediately went to it, and and I don't want to think about it in a negative, but I'm looking at the snake in the grass. There's a snake in the grass. There's a lot of beautiful things. So you may have a new relationship. You may have a new project or idea. But there's a snake in the grass right close to this family tree. On this family tree, actually. And it's looking right up at this new birth. So protect your project, protect your relationship, protect your ideas, protect this new beginning from this snake in the grass. And you may already have a feeling. Remember the first message, admit your true feelings. You may already know who this is or what this situation is. Could just be a situation. Protect yourself, like the internet. I did today. My page just went private completely. I'm not adding anyone. I don't add anyone anyway, very rarely, but absolutely not. Protecting myself. It's also telling you that you need to get out into nature as well and do some cleansing and getting yourself grounded. But I would say that at this moment, if there is an idea that you have or a project or a relationship, there is need for protection, and it's not necessary to announce. Even more so, not necessary to announce, I would say it'd be a really good idea to keep things under wraps. See how she got that baby under wraps, and it's wrapped in love and protection. And there is full transformation, so this is good. Spirit is shining upon this. But they are showing that. So be careful. There are Positive changes coming into your life. Absolutely. Yes. Wonderful ideas, wonderful, exciting beginnings. A birthday. Maybe there's a birthday of somebody important in your life coming up soon. And that may herald something for you. Maybe something's going to be happening on that birthday or close to that birthday. It could also be your pet. A pet birthday. My landlord always has birthday parties for his cats. Daisy just had a birthday. Wow, that was a message for me. That was a new beginning for Daisy. Because before you have a new beginning, there's a death. The death of the old, and then the rebirth. I know who Daisy represents. Right now, also, you could be healing from something sad to do with pregnancy. Maybe you lost a child, or you're maybe it's the anniversary of the death of a child. And it's a difficult time. So also, again, you need to clothe yourself in love and care, gentle care. And remember the beautiful blessings. Focus on the positive. It also tells you you are freaking ready for a change. And you want to get away from the snakes. Vampire deck. Interesting. We got this recently. So the consuming family. Peer pressure. Big time issues here. Immortal. So she's holding that golden chalice and there's nothing in it, in that cup. That cup that was offered by this very stern, very judgmental looking person. I don't know who that represents in your life. It could represent a clergyman. It could represent patriarch of the family, head of a company, somebody in your group of friends that just seems to be the leader. But this is about family at first, consuming family, and the draining influence, all consuming. They suck the lifeblood out of you. It could be that there's no affection, there's no love coming from this natural family. You know, some people grow up with that, and that's why they don't understand what love is, and they fear to reach out for it because in their family it was not there. So this little vampire, her family fed upon her youth and her beauty to further their political ambition. That was the story here. So sometimes your family uses you. Your friends use you. You have something they need or they want. You're the gifted one. They've told you that you're crazy or you've got something wrong with you or they make you feel bad about yourself, but you're the one that has what they need. This is the narcissistic family or group of friends or business, whatever it is. They feed on you. Empaths, we're hits, right? The narcissists know. They know who to find. They reach for the ones that are giving and generous and loving and come from a good place. And we carry an innocence about us. But they've crafted their skills. They've learned how to manipulate. And they may have groomed you since birth to feed off of you. It sounds really disgusting, but it's truthful. They demand such loyalty that you don't even have a life of your own, because if you don't give absolute devotion and loyalty to them, they threaten to cut you off from their love, their affection. But in all reality, you haven't even ever experienced true love and affection. You've experienced a narcissist who gives when you do what they want, but then when you don't, they withhold. They're telling you that you're being eaten alive by your family and by the traditions. Could be, like I said, the head of the family, whether it's the mother or the father. I don't know. That you need to do what they want in order to be a part of the family tree, this family dynasty. You know, we'll leave, this is all to come to you, but nothing's going to come to you if you don't follow our rules and do what we say. You have never been their priority. Their furthering of themselves has always been their priority. Whoever you were born into, whatever family you were born into, whatever group of friends you chose to associate with, or whatever company, at this time, they want more from you than you have left to give. You literally have nothing left to give. They will never be. They're like a cup that's never filled. See this cup that's not filled? It will never be filled. They will never be satisfied. You will never do enough or be enough. I don't mean to be negative, but Spirit wants this brought out, and it's happening. These people, it's interesting because you think that you're helping them. You think that you are giving and loving, and in reality, they've groomed that situation to make you believe that. They could even come across as somebody who needs help, but they put themselves in that victim role so that you feel bad and feel sorry, and you give and you give and you give, and then they turn around and they sting you with a fucking scorpion. Don't be their victim. Now's the time for you to allow yourself to have and fill your own cup and allow your own dreams to grow and move beyond the demands of whatever this is, whoever this is. You deserve freedom. You deserve to go where love is given freely, not demanded and traded. It doesn't come at a high cost. You deserve to go where love is given and it feels good. You feel safe. You feel loved. You know you can trust. You don't trust anything here. You're constantly on your guard, constantly hiding, constantly looking over your shoulder. You are more than where you came from. I said yesterday, we are not our sum experience of what we have experienced or gone through. We are not our family. We are not our family's name. We are not our culture. We are our own spirit creature inhabiting this human body at this time, and that just happened to be the family that you were planted into in order to grow. You chose this. This was a huge growth lesson. Huge gross growth lesson. And just because that's your family doesn't mean those are your friends, and doesn't mean it's safe for you to be there. This is a very, very toxic environment, and it's taken its toll. They will fully consume you before they're done. So you need to reset this and figure out that your own mind, your own internal self, your higher self is more powerful than anything in the outside circumstances around you. And you need to seek the freedom and detach, separate mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in every fucking way from this connection. This is not, you forgive the situation and then you detach. This is not what you want to go back to. This is about cutting the ties. Now, whether it's for the rest of your life or until maybe they wake up or maybe somebody realizes, but at this time, this is really, really scary. This is about protection. Look at the symbol that came with this. The Indian arrowhead. This is about your own intentions and tourmaline and protective. This is a spear. This is time for you to take your sword and protect yourself and cut away from this. This is gnarly energy. The duality. You're seeing the duality of the dark and the light. And you're living it. And what's interesting is, and really sad actually, is you may have thought all this time that you were the dark one and they were light. You've probably been raised to believe that. And in all reality, that isn't the truth. You're the light. And they've been piercing you. Stop feeling bad about yourself. Know that you deserve the best. This crystal is called a Faden quartz crystal, and it's excellent for healing relationships and helping reduce or eliminate family stress. No mistake that was chosen, and I didn't even realize. My higher self picked that up. So, there is love. There is a soul family that loves you. that wants you. There is a spiritual family that wants you. And if you're in the presence of your soul family, you do feel that love. But Spirit wants you to shake this situation up if you haven't, because it's stunting your spiritual growth. You go beyond what your family defines you as, what your friends define you as, or your adopted family. You're more than they say that you are. You're way more than they are. They are so much asleep. They are walking sleepers, sleeping walkers. You've allowed yourself to be restricted. And now it's time to separate. Wow. Gnarly. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. Trust that. Okay. The third pile. I can't even think what I called this right now. My mind is just reeling right now. Like I'm literally shaking. I feel that energy. I'm literally shaking. It's scary ass shit, man. And it's the reason I say that is because not that I'm afraid of I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid of anyone. I know I'm protected. I know Spirit's got my back. But I'm afraid for the ones who don't take the opportunity and who don't recognize how serious this is and who allow these dream eaters to suck their life's blood out. This is nice. Thank you for ending on this note. Thank you, God. This is coming from Spirit. This is my Spirit's pile, so thank you. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Whatever it is. Maybe this is it. Maybe you asked to escape that situation. Right? Or maybe you have nothing to do with that. So let's just drop that negative energy, shall we? Because right then, the sun started to come out. So let's turn this around. Because something that you've been wanting, something that you maybe didn't see coming because you might have given up hope, right? You haven't seen sign of it. But what's going on is this is in the process of either being brought to you or about to be dropped on your doorstep. And Spirit is absolutely working with you, with your higher self, with your intentions, with your soul, with your heart, to bring about what it is that you've been asking for, to manifest this in your life. So Spirit wants you to stay in a place of peace, stay centered. Don't go to negativity. Even, and if this is all you, maybe some people choose all of these messages, right? So you've come out of something just like that, or maybe you're just escaping something like that and you're just vibrating from a negative energy, even more so important. That's why I took quite a long time before I started today's reading, because I didn't want to be vibrating from that negative energy, and that's why it was important to sage. So get outside, do some saging, open your windows, do some spring cleaning. If you do have anything that was given to you by the people in question, get rid of it. Detach from it. Do a cord cutting meditation and a shielding and protection meditation, because you don't want to be vibrating from any negative energy and then draw more of that energy towards you. Don't feel bad about protecting yourself. Don't feel bad about blocking, deleting people, detaching, walking away, because as we said from the very beginning, the very most important thing is for you to take care of yourself right now. So whatever you need to do to get yourself into a place of centered balance, call upon Spirit to help you. Could be that there's someone in your life that's planning a surprise for you. Or be very, very careful, again, about what you're thinking, because your thoughts right now are manifesting. Because what your wish is granted. Remember, whenever I see 111, I always say, make a wish, right? Do you know why I say make a wish when I see 111? Because the number 111 in itself means that your thoughts are manifesting instantly. Basically, the universe has just taken a snapshot of your ideas and your thoughts. Do you like what you're manifesting? If not, shift your energy very quickly. Cancel, clear, delete. Because at this particular moment, the energy around you is manifesting lightning quick. So keep your mindset focused upon your desires, not your fears, not your worries, not the doubts, not the negativity, and gave any of that kind of stuff to spirit. Let them handle that. That's not for you to deal with. You just keep yourself happy and check it out. There she is, a little hummingbird. And she's sitting on the wire, and that is the female again. So the feminine, the feminine energy, when I say it's a female, it doesn't mean that means it's only for a female woman. For female woman, a woman. It means the nurturing, loving, gentle energy. We all have that energy within us. So it's important. She took a rest, and then she took off, right? She sat upon her dream, her dragonfly dreams. That's what, on that string of that's what that is. Dragonflies. You see past the illusion, but that also represents, pay attention to your dreams. I had amazing dreams last night. They were amazing. I was almost afraid to believe what I saw. It was incredible. And that little hummingbird says, you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself and others. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams are just about to come true. And you're going to take flight. That's literally what that was just showing. So trust in spirit and be excited for what's coming. Supernova. Wow. Okay, so a supernova, there's no stopping a supernova, right? No stopping it at all. It's out of any, I mean, it is funny that I chose this cluster, right? It's coming at you like a bullet from the universe. And when a supernova hits, it enlightens and it brightens everything in its path. It may mow things down. It may bring things to the surface that you were not expecting. It's coming. Or it may have hit. Maybe that's just what hit your falling tower. Whatever it is, there's something within you that needs to come out. Something is being unleashed within you. Your power, your energy, the sacred fire within you. You are on fire. Look at her hair. Look at everything around her. This is expansion on a soul level. And as I said, on a soul level, supernova, you are the supernova. Remember? Why did that person not love me? Why did that family why did they not care for me? Because you aren't the star you thought you were. You're a fucking supernova, and they are not astronauts, and they can't figure it out. You are way bigger than you realize. You are way more than you are, more capable. That's a little rocket right there, down there. Very, very powerful. Faster than the speed of light. And in order for you to launch, it requires your power that's within you, that quiet energy that's burning up inside. You need to channel that energy. Because staying quiet right now is not going to work. Do you know what it looks like to see a rocket launch? It's explosive. So this is rapid growth, rapid knowledge. You are moving. You are ascending. You are ascending. And it is positive, but the shock waves that come from it are not controllable. So it'll disrupt things. Patterns are going to be shaken, right? It'll feel unstable. It'll feel like, oh my God, you don't have control over this. You feel like you don't have control over this because this momentum inside of you is blowing out, and you're hurtling towards, you don't even know what. You're hurtling towards your destiny. This is dramatic. I'm speaking dramatic because I'm feeling this energy. This is about such radical change that when a rocket takes off, the fall away, you know, that what falls away from the rocket, there is no holding on the side. Any attachments, any negative people, any situations that are not in your highest good, they will be blown the fuck away from you. Like literally blown. Spirit does not want you to be afraid. This is ideas and belief systems and thoughts. I believe this with everything in me. And it just got blown the hell. That had to happen. So this is letting go of everything you thought. It could be, I was raised to believe this. And it's gone. Boom. In one fell swoop. I truly trusted you. I believed in this 100%. Gone. ideas, anything that was negative, it's gone. In order for you to be free and move forward, whatever you need to begin your journey, you had to start this. This had to happen. This is the wheel. This is spirit stepping in with your higher self because you guys made a plan. And I guess the human ego part of you wasn't moving forward, just wasn't doing it, wasn't taking the leap, and your higher self basically took in, and now you're going on autopilot because you weren't doing what you were going to do. So you need to trust. And this new venture or lifestyle, whatever it is, it's going to be very different. And you don't need to know even everything. But this is a time of not holding on to whatever support system you were holding on to, or a belief system, because of fear. It's beyond that. It's gone beyond that now. And if you try to hold on, you are holding yourself back. You will get caught up in the burnout, the fallout. When the time comes to let go of whatever this is, you're going to know what it is, and it's just going to be done. You're not even going to think. You're just going to do it. It's going to be done. People, situations, they're not even going to get near you. They won't reach you. They won't touch you. And even if you try to stay connected, it won't happen. It's done. It's over. Whatever support systems and connections weren't going to be helpful for you in the next part of your journey, they're gone. They would have been in your way. So be grateful and let go. Thank you, God. Thank you for my higher self stepping in and taking control. You were asking for this. And after this intensity, which is interesting because this is the new birth. The supernova is the new birth. We got that already. Then there's the settling in, right? A new way, a new attitude, a new way of life. There's going to be peace. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be joyfulness. There's going to be an enlightened consciousness. And as that happens, it doesn't happen all at once. You're going to work into it. But as it does happen, and you feel that energy moving through you, you're going to feel, not think, you're going to feel your way. Feel your way. That's in, you're the one that I want, you're the one that I want in Greece, right? Feel your way. Do you remember that? You need to watch that clip. You're the one that I want. Watch that song on YouTube between Danny and, is it Danny, Zuko, and I can't remember, Sandy, when they take off together. But it's feel your way. You're not going to think anymore. You're going to feel it. And you're going to feel when and how to respond to each and everything that comes. I can feel this energy in me. I mean, can you guys feel this energy? It's just insane. Your supernova is expanding into a brilliant new life. So surrender to it and recognize that the universe is holding you safe during this expansion. This is a rapid expansion. This is what you have arranged to have happen. Your next level of your destiny that you have been moving towards. So relax into the process. This is love, ideas, expansion erupting within you with such an explosive force. As it clears your way for immediate success. This is so fucking amazing. Oh, wow. You know, after what happened this morning, I just wanted to stop my work. I literally wanted to stop, shut my website down and just go. I thought, I did. I was just like, wow, you know, Spirit told me I'm going to be shutting down websites. I'm curious what I'll be shutting down. I said Facebook will probably be the first one to go. My twin said to me, Facebook is a downfall. No, I hate social media. It's the mind-sucking and the downfall of our culture. And I so get it. And I've been asked to use it in order to promote good. The unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. Everything is lined up. Spirit knows exactly what it's doing, and so does your higher self. So you need to trust it. Holy shit kicker. I am so ready for this trip to get the hell out of here. You have no idea. Wow. Wow. I'm literally shaking. I don't know what you guys are feeling like. All right, that's it. We're done. I'll let you go. Much love.